Samdi up with Inside Pool Extreme News. This is What's in the Case. Joining me is Nilsa Faiena, and we've asked him to empty out his case and give us a look-see here. Let's start with your playing cue.
It's a Longoni cue, special made by Pierluigi Longoni himself. And the difference between the cue line that I have, which is 3 cues, playing cue, another playing cue and a break cue. My own cue has a little bit different colors, and the inlays here is real gold. You're not going to see it, it doesn't really matter, but he thought that would be cool to put it in the cue.
Really? Only on your cue?
Only on my cue, yeah. So I like the design, pretty simple, you know, it doesn't have to be flashy, just nice colors, nice contrast. And same for the brake stick. That's this one over here. It's got a friend of mine helped design them in Holland. And they've been on the market about 4 years, I think. And if anybody likes them, they can go to Longoni or to my website, www.nilsfai.com. If they're interested, shoot me a mail or go directly to Longoni. And they're not too pricey. They're pretty nicely priced. And there's 3 different ones.
Good, good. What kind of wood is in here, your playing cue? Do you know?
I don't know the English names for it. It's, okay. I think, could this be Coca-Cola wood? Is that right?
It does.
Darker wood, and this. Can you
maybe a bird's eye?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not a real expert.
That's okay. And what kind of playing tip do you like to use?
More medium, the old style at least. The newer one, I still have to experiment a little bit with it, but the older ones, like a couple years old, I really like.
You still have the old ones?
Yeah, with the glue here or something. That one I bought.
Before the 1, 2, 3.
Right. Yeah, before the aspirin style tip. So this one I really like.
Well, you better hang on to those.
Yeah, exactly. I got one left, so I got about a year.
This looks like, is this a laminated shaft?
It's got no, what do you call it? Extra layer on it for protection. No, it's just pure wood, actually, for the, what do you call it? To keep it smooth.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And so, I mean, this is your own line, but this is not, I mean, it's slight variation from the Nilsa Faiena line. Okay.
Yeah, you can see them here on the flyer. That's also stuff I have in my case. Here's the cue line, and this would be the T10, which resembles that one, but mine has a little bit different contrast, as you can see here. And then the middle one is the cheaper version, and then this would be the brake stick.
Excellent.
So if anybody's interested, then shoot me a mail.
So all you need left is the jump cue, right?
Yeah, jump cue's Johnny Archer Scorpion. Longoni's still working on a good one, so I'm still playing with this one up to now.
Okay. What kind of ferrule and tip is on that?
I think this is a, what do you call it in English?
Is it phenolic?
Yeah, I think this one's a phenolic, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it is actually.
Okay. So we have a moosehead bridge, tip tool, some aspirin.
Yeah, got some aspirin that's their worst case scenario. I have a lot of trouble with when I come to the States with the air conditioning. And for some reason, when I'm in Vegas or something, I catch a lot of colds. Every time I come out there, I catch a cold just because the temperature difference is so huge. You come to the blistering heat, and you come into the airco, and I get a cold every time or a headache. So I just have some aspirin for worst case scenario.
Very good. Now, what kind of things do you write in this notepad?
Well, it's been a while since I wrote in it, but there's probably some kicks in there. And oh, here, look. Catherine helped me with this, my girlfriend, to put in some tables. So I have some, let me see, I mean, they're so old, like some safeties. Oh yeah, this would be a kick. Draw it into the rail and onto the shot, like draw kicks. So
you make notes of shots that you miss in the
tournament? and then go back to the pool room and practice them a little bit. And, you know, that's how you got to improve. You gotta.
How does someone get something like this? Did you make this yourself?
Well, yeah, you can design your own pool table now on the website. Probably if you go to Google or something, you could probably find a little pool table, manipulate a little bit in Photoshop or whatever, and then get the size you want and just glue them. Yeah, glue them on there or whatever.
That's dedication.
Well, you got to be pro, right?
That's right. All right. So baby powder, do you use that every match?
Well, if my cue's still smooth, I don't use it, but. Yeah, you get sweat, you get dirty hands. I have thick fingers anyway, so if I get sweaty hands, the cue doesn't slide that easy. So I need some powder, yeah.
Okay. And I haven't seen this tip tool before. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
A friend of mine from the pool room gave it to me, a retailer himself, and I don't use it that much, but it's, you know, worst case scenario stuff. Like, oh, put it down just for roughing it up here or there. You know, same as this little.
Same as the tip.
Yeah,
the tip pick.
the tip pick. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And then this one is also a tip shaper, but there's a tip in.
There's a tip in there. Yeah, somebody gave it to me. It was hanging around in my bag. It's when your tip is mushrooming or getting mushroomed or whatever, then you can manipulate that effect by sticking it on the tip, turn it around a couple times, and it squeezes the tip back inside its original shape.
Okay.
But
And then
eventually you have to do something to it,
and then some extra contacts,
yeah,
of course.
some spare contacts. Yeah, for when it drops out, when it's too dry, whatever, you know. So.
Have you lost a contact in a match before?
Yeah. Well, actually, another story. We went to a tournament in Fujairah, the World 8 Ball, and my suitcase didn't get in, and all my contacts were in the suitcase, and they didn't get in. The tournament was going to start 2 days later, so luckily Catherine sent a bag of contacts with UPS or with FedEx or something. Otherwise, I would have had a problem. So I keep them in my bag, worst case scenario. You know, at least if one of the bags gets in, I have some contacts.
So that will never happen again.
Yeah, that was a hard lesson there. That was
sure.
Yeah.
Tricky. And this is a very small piece of sandpaper here. Is this just for your tip only?
No, that's for the cue.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just to take the dirt off and make it smooth again.
And you said you're glad you found that. You didn't even know that was in there.
I was looking for it, and but as you can see, there's so much junk in it. So
good thing we did this interview then, so you can find it.
Yeah, I got.
All right, well, tell me about this beautiful case.
It was a gift from Bert Kinnister, the coach who still does lessons. Yeah, this is the second one I got. The first one wore out, and this one's getting really worn out, as you can see. So I'm due for a new one. But what I like about it is really light. Again, I travel a lot. Like I'm 6 months out of the year, I'm from home. So yeah, if you gotta go to the airport and carry it around everywhere you go, I like a light cue case. So in that way, it's perfect.
Okay, and we know what the clogs mean.
Clackers,
is there a significance with the one ball?
Number one, right?
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you so much, Nils. That was great. Thanks for letting us look in your case.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Sam Diep with Nils Faijen, Inside Pool Extreme News. Make sure you tune into InsidePoolMag.com for more What's in the Case.